My name is William Round. I'm a sergeant with the Holly Springs Police Department, and I've been in law enforcement for 10 years.
Holly Springs, Georgia is a small town with virtually no major crime.
Come on.
That is, until now.
Get him. Don't move that car.
July 9th started out like any other for Sergeant Round.
Delta 1566.
All of a sudden, dispatch came over the radio and notified us that a high-speed pursuit was coming through our city.
Other units have been chasing a man wanted in a domestic violence case for almost 20 miles. Round races ahead to immobilize the vehicle.
I noticed this dark-colored Mercedes traveling right at me. I deployed 2 sets of stop sticks. The suspect went right around him. 75, 80 miles an hour, right through the median. So I pulled him off the interstate as quickly as possible.
Come on.
Round jumps into his patrol car and joins the pursuit.
I was a little frustrated that he didn't hit him so we could conclude that pursuit a little faster. I caught back up to the pursuit fairly quickly.
Round is given the go-ahead to perform a pit maneuver.
Get him.
He approaches the passenger side and attempts to immobilize the fleeing driver.
I pulled alongside of the suspect, and all of a sudden he hit his brakes and essentially pitted me. I knew this isn't the way it was supposed to go either. He's now avoided my stop sticks, and now I'm the one spinning out, not him.
Round knows the controlled crash has brought this chase to an end. The suspect is surrounded.
I exited my car with my weapon pointed right at him, thinking the pursuit was going to end like every other pursuit. I didn't really have any inclination that something bad was going to come out of this at all.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
We have 4 police cars entrapping his car,
Don't move that car.
lights and sirens going, and he just kind of stared right through me.
What Sergeant Round sees next sends shivers down his spine.
He looked right through me. I hadn't been looked through like that, I think, in my career, as if I wasn't standing there. That was a very scary situation. The next thing you know, he's lighting the tires up and smoke's going everywhere. He's doing all that he can to escape an unescapable situation.
Suddenly, his car slams into reverse, heading straight toward another officer.
When he put it in reverse and headed towards the deputy, I knew that I had an obligation to try to protect him as best as possible. I fired 1 shot into the suspect's vehicle, trying to stop that threat, to try to keep him from running down my friend. And it was almost like it didn't have any effect at all. I knew that his level of desperation was so high, he was going to do whatever he could to get out of this situation, up to and including running us down. The suspect squealed the tires, smoke was everywhere. I was now the target of his rage. He looked right back at me, put it in drive, and headed straight towards me. I knew that my life was now in jeopardy. I went behind my car, thinking it was adequate protection against another car, and he drove through it like a hot knife through cold butter.
The hit nearly knocks Round off his feet, but incredibly, he regains his balance, narrowly avoiding getting run over.
His alley of escape was through me. I was now right in front of that 6,000-pound bullet. The smoke's coming out. There's obviously some horsepower going to the ground, and it's coming right at me. It is like a raging bull. Fired 6 more rounds into the car to try to stop that threat.
But the shots don't stop the madman as his car careens across the highway, straight into oncoming traffic.
I used every tool in my law enforcement arsenal to try to conclude this pursuit. From spike strips to firing my duty weapon. And here the suspect is still moving forward. I'm wondering when this is going to end.
The out-of-control Mercedes avoids a head-on collision by inches. It finally stops when it strikes a tree on the other side.
And it was a very, very loud crash. The car caught on fire. The horn was stuck on. Never forget that noise, that horn on the whole time.
It's on fire. We're going to need fire out here.
Sergeant Round fired 7 shots through the windshield of the charging vehicle. 6 of them hit their mark.
When I saw him slump over the seat, I assumed that he might be deceased. Some officers will never, ever pull their weapon in the line of duty. It's something that none of us wish to ever happen. It's one thing to just walk up to somebody and to shoot them, cold-blooded murder. It's another thing when your life's on the line. Without a doubt in my mind, I knew that deadly force was necessary to stop that threat. I wish the events of July 9th hadn't have happened the way they happened, but they did happen that way, and that's something I have to cope with for the rest of my life.